I love this film, and it's such an amazing journey that you take. The scope of this story, the depth and the breadth of her journey is so astounding. How much of that did you know when you started this, and how much did you discover?
I knew none of it. I knew absolutely nothing. All I knew was the album Between the Lines, and I knew the album Stars and Aftertones, which is what sort of got me interested in making this film. I had listened to the album Between the Lines when I was in high school, and I was very, very moved by it. It just made me feel seen and heard. It was music that I really identified with, and I felt they were very honest and truthful, and they were very affirming of my feelings at the time.
So as you're going through the process, is it as you're making the film that you're discovering how incredible her life is? Or at what point did you read the autobiography that she wrote, Breaking Silence?
It actually started when I'd finished my film Fandango at the Wall, and I was thinking about what I wanted to do next. There was a lot of discussion about identity, so I started to think about my own identity and how I identify and whether I feel represented in the media. And the answer to that, in my mind at least at that time, was no. So I started to think about, what if I made a film about someone with whom I closely identify? Who would that be? And I knew I wanted to make another music film. This is my third music documentary. So I thought, who would this artist be? And I just kind of sat with that question, invited it in, the response in, for a few weeks. And then Janis Ian popped into my mind. And that's how it started. And I was like, ooh, Janis Ian. I don't know anything about her. So
I know the music, right?
I know the music, but I don't know her story.
Yeah.
I don't know her story. And again, I only knew those 3 albums in regards to her music. So the first thing I did was start to listen to the music I did know. And then I started to discover all this other music she'd written that I absolutely loved. And I made a list of about 100 songs I really, really like. And then I saw she'd written an autobiography. I ordered the autobiography immediately and just read it. And thought, oh my God, this is incredible. I mean, not only is she an extraordinary artist, but what a life she has led. Someone has got to have made a film about her. So then I started to research documentary, Janis Ian, everywhere. I couldn't find it. No one had made a film about her, which I think is shocking. But it kind of goes back to my original inquiry about not feeling represented. So it's not a coincidence, I think. So then I found she had a website, and I went to her website, and she had a contact page, and I said, hello, my name is Varda Bar-Kar, and I'm a filmmaker, and I'd love to make a film about you.